Luke Hancock had no legs. A lot of our guys were just really, really off. But I really do think our poor shooting tonight from the outside was just a product of rushing and just having tired legs from chasing them around. But they did, most of the night, they did a really good job of chasing them around. The shooting is like we know we're not a great shooting team, it's evident, but the long rebounds were big. You know, when you hold a team to 19% shooting and then 34% shooting and you give them second looks, you're shooting yourself in the foot, especially when your break was almost like 80%. We've got to get Luke Hancock in shape to play, although it doesn't look like it's a fast-paced game. You know, when you play Bellman, you got to guard like 7 or 8 different cuts every time down the floor. So from a defensive practice standpoint, it was great. You know, we're going to know on Sunday how good we are. I don't put a whole lot of stock in this game. I don't put a whole lot of stock in the Pikeville game. You're just not going to see, 6'11" guys chasing 6'1" guys. Just not going to do. We're going to have to handle pressure against Manhattan. They're going to play exactly like we will in terms of all the pressure, changing defenses and so on. And it'll be a much better test of how we play. I think tonight, all our switching and all our movements on defense tired us out on offense, and that's why we're short a lot on our shots, especially a guy like Luke Hancock. I thought he played well. I don't think Kevin's a three-point shooter, and reminds me of a young man I coached at Kentucky one time, Roderick Rhodes. He's a great slasher, great rebounder, great passer, great defender, and what does he try to do every time? Shoot threes. So, I just don't think that's his game. I think if he's wide open and the clock shot was winding down, I think by all means you should take it. You can't shoot an elevated shot like he shoots from the three-point line. You've got to shoot a line drive. So he's got to learn to jump less, and he'll have more arc on his shot. But I thought he did okay. He was pressing too much with his shooting, and he'll get better. I think it is with Luke. I don't think, besides Luke, we got a bunch of really good shooters from the three-point line. I think Kevin's a very good mid-range shooter. I think we just got a bunch of guys right now coming off. I think Wayne Blackshear is nowhere near where he needs to be. He's coming off double shoulder surgery, not being inactive for 18 months, and even though he looked good in that one game in the Final Four, he's really just starting to play basketball consistently again. So we're going to be very patient with him. I thought Russ has been playing great. Russ let his offense tonight affect how he played, and that's a sign of a freshman, not a junior.